Meat Week is back for a double helping, starting Tuesday the 1st of July at 12 PM EST, 5 PM BST, and running for 2 weeks until Tuesday the 15th of July. Meat Week is a little different than other events, as there are 2 different events that run simultaneously throughout the 2 weeks. The main event, titled Graham's Meat Cook, takes place in the forest region of the map, south of Vault 76 and northwest of the Moonshiner's Shack, every hour on the hour. Completing this event earns you a ton of different very cool plans, including the Pepper Shaker and Tenderiser weapons, the essential Charlie the Moo outfit, some awesome plushies, and most importantly, the plan for Tato Salad. Plus this year, you'll also have the chance to be rewarded between 1 and 3 improved bait on every event completion. The second event is called Primal Cuts, which is very beneficial to complete if you want to earn extra scrip, treasury notes, and even more improved bait. On completion of each Primal Cuts event, you'll earn Prime Meat, which you can take to Graham's Meat Cook every hour and exchange for legendary scrip. The Primal Cuts events will start every 15 minutes throughout the Meat Week seasonal event, and can appear in any 3 of the 6 regions of Appalachia simultaneously, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to earn the additional scrip reward. The event is pretty simple, just head to an event location, bang on the drum at the centre of the event to begin, and then fight 4 waves of prime creatures. The creatures vary based on the region, where Wave 1 and 2 contain smaller creatures, like wolves and mongrels, Wave 3 has larger creatures assisted by smaller creatures, and the final wave contains a boss, supported by both large and small creatures. The boss has a chance to be a legendary creature, and once it's killed the event will end. The prime boss can be one of 6 creatures, depending on the region the event is active. For example, a Deathclaw will show up in the forest, a Sheep Squatch in the Ash Heap, and a Super Mutant Behemoth in the Cranberry Bog. However, keep an eye out for prime enemies, as these will drop double their standard loot pool. So, for example, if a legendary prime enemy is killed, it will drop 2 legendary items. Therefore, if you want to farm this, it's best to head to the event location based between the Cranberry Glade and Abandoned Bog Town, as these enemies will have a larger loot inventory than most other creatures as standard. The standard reward from this event will be between 3 and 5 prime meat, 2 treasury notes, 20 caps, 150 XP, and between 1 and 3 improved bait. The main event, Graham's Cookout, is equally as simple to complete. It'll start every hour on the hour and rewards some of the most sought after plans. Don't forget that Grahm is also a vendor and holds a load of unique plans, including an additional plan that is only available during the Meat Week event for Charlie's feed. At the start of the event, Grahm will ask for help with the festivities, where players will need to help with activities like picking greens, cleaning up Charlie the Moo Moo's doo-doos, and various other tasks. The meter at the top of the screen will gradually fill up with each task completed, and the rewards at the end will be based on how full the meter is when the event ends. Don't forget to deposit your prime meat earned from the Primal Cuts event into either the large cauldron, the open grills, or the spit roasting Yao Gai to gain your legendary script reward. Please note that prime meat can only be donated in stacks of 5 and only 3 times per Meat Cook event. In exchange for your prime meat donation, you will be rewarded with 5 legendary script per donation, max 15 script from 3 stacks of prime meat per event. For every stack of prime meat you donate, you'll also earn increasing effect buffs that last for 15 minutes. 1 stack will give you mild meat sweats, where taking damage will result in gaseous discharge and your hunger meter does not decay. 2 stacks will give you meat sweats, and an additional plus 15 max HP. 3 stacks will give you a strong meat sweats, plus 30% max HP and an additional 5% bonus XP gain. On completion of Graham's Meat Cook event, you'll be rewarded with the following guaranteed rewards depending on the performance. Between 300 and 500 XP, 40 to 60 caps, 3 treasury notes, 1 to 3 meat cleavers, 0 to 3 legendary modules, 1 to 3 improved bait, a chance for 1 Tato Salad, and at best performance a random 1 to 3 star legendary item. The first time you complete Graham's Cookout event, you'll also receive the plans for the Beer Stein's display case, the Meat Week souvenir Beer Stein, and the plan for the title Carnivore. There are an additional 47 rare rewards that can drop from this event in the form of plans, weapons, and apparel. If the event is completed with only poor performance, there is a 34% chance of a rare reward to drop, increasing to 67% chance for a good performance and a guaranteed 100% chance on best performance. Starting out with the camp plans, we have 32 rewards, and they are the following: the Bloody Curtain Door, the Bloody Rug, the Brahmin Grill, a set of 2 cattle flower billboards, the Charlie the Moo Moo backpack, and some decoy ducks. The Grocery Cart Grill, the Meat Week flag, the Mutant Hound diagram, the Plastic Fruit Bowl, the Plastic Fruit Wreath, the Super Mutant diagram, the Swarm of Flies, the Taxidermy Mutant Hound, the Awesome Wasteland Hunter backpack skin, and the Weenie Wagon Resource, which produces canned dog food, the ground meat plushie and rotten ground meat plushie, the rib plushie and rotten rib plushie, the steak plushie and the rotten steak plushie, and then 3 very cool pig plushies, Pepperpino, Punty and Wilbur McPig. Unfortunately, no Pepper. We then have the Megalonyx Dinosaur Bones display rack and 6 different skeleton parts, which are all separate plans and include the skull, torso, right and left arms, and right and left legs. We now have 5 apparel items including the Bloody Chef hat, the Bloody Chef apron, the Grill Master hat, and the Charlie the Moo Moo mask and outfit. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there is no plan to craft either the Charlie the Moo Moo outfit or mask, although a clean version is sometimes available from the Atomic Shop during the event. There are 9 weapon plans, which are the plan for the Flamer, the Meat Cleaver, the Nuka Shank Knife, which is a skin for the combat knife, the plan for the Pepper Shaker, the Shish Kebab, and the Meat Tenderiser, plus 3 plans for the Tenderiser mods, including the Salty, Spicy, and Peppered. The Tenderiser weapon itself will also drop, which is a huge 2-handed crude hammer made from a street pole and a beer keg. Please note that this is a level 50 weapon and can't be crafted at lower levels. The mods that you may receive are the Salty mod, which adds plus 20% damage with a chance to cripple, the Spicy mod, which adds energy damage, and the Peppered mod, which adds plus 25% damage. This weapon can also be crafted as a legendary and drop as one once the plan to craft it is known. The Pepper Shaker is a large rotary barrel machine shotgun firing blasts of 8 projectiles. It counts as both a shotgun and a heavy gun and really benefits from many of the recent perk card changes and weapon rebalances. It's available to craft from a level 35 with legendary crafting also available. There are 4 mods that can be applied to the barrel, 2 for the magazine and 1 for the scope. And the final reward is a recipe for Toto salad. Thanks again to both Duchess Flame and Nuka Knights, plus all the other data miners who work hard to bring us this information, valuable to make these guides. I hope you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe for more. I'm Golden Gurk, and thanks for watching. Have fun, see ya!